Hello everyone, welcome to Connected Mind to Matters. I'm your host, Ellie Mathers, and today, the video we're going to be talking about is what are emotions? So the previous video, we said what are thoughts. And emotions are the same, are sort of one of the same as thoughts, but they're not thoughts. Emotions and thoughts are links, right? So when you're feeling angry, you're going to have angry thoughts. When you're feeling sad, you're going to get sad thoughts. When you're feeling fearful, you're going to have fearful thoughts. So emotions in itself, based on direct experience, I would describe them as sort of an emotional, like an energy, right? Like, not to get too esoteric, but like an energy inside of your body, which is either a pleasant feeling or a unpleasant feeling. But the problem with emotion is that we tell ourselves that we can't handle certain emotions, but we can, but the emotions are reflective to the thoughts. So it's very hard to see through it, because then you escape into your mind to sort of suppress what you're feeling, right? And this is especially prevalent in men, but that's a different story for another day, right? And so what you do is that when you're feeling a really big emotional charge, this is what happened to me, is that I would then sort of hide in my thoughts. My thoughts were trying to figure out the problem, when the problem in itself is the emotions that I'm feeling, and I'm not processing these emotions. But it's very tricky because the mind itself is reflective of those emotions. So when you're thinking angry thoughts, as a guy, based on whatever this life we call this human life, for whatever reason, for some reason, guys, we can't process our emotions. I don't know why. That's another video to discuss for another day, but it's really hard for myself to feel emotions, which is not good for yourself or other people or building intimate relationships, because you're always going to be like closed off and problems just arise from it. There's no problem in feeling vulnerable in yourself to feel these emotions, because that's the only way to get through emotions, is to feel them fully and then let them pass through you. But it's really hard to do because they are reflective in your thoughts. And as guys, we tend to go into our heads a lot more, and when we're feeling a feeling, we sort of like retreat in our heads, and our heads are trying to figure out the problem, when the problem in itself is that we need to let go and go into our emotions. So emotions in themselves are emotional charges which come up based off your previous experiences, which has you've developed sort of an identification with, and they're either going to be positive experiences or going to be negative, and then those emotions will then project itself into the future. But the basis of emotions is that they come and go. It's a sticky energy depending on how you're feeling. If it's angry, etc., etc. Ways to deal with emotions is obviously, when you feel like an emotion coming up, do not retreat into the head, go straight into the emotion itself and feel it fully. It's going to be hard at first, but trust me, once you get better and better, you keep letting go and accepting the emotion, and it will dissipate, and then you can have a clear thinking mind, and then you won't enact that emotional response that you're so used to. But it's hard, trust me, it's very hard to do, but if you keep going, you keep chipping away, eventually you'll get it. Meditation, calming down yourself, exercise, therapy, self-inquiry, reading books, basically anything that is trying to look into the emotional problem in itself. But yeah, that's what emotions are, effectively. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, don't take anything I say seriously into heart, because I'm not a trained professional. I don't have a degree in psychology, but I enjoy talking about these concepts, and this is based off my direct experience on what emotions are. It might not be the same for you, but I can guarantee you these tips and tricks will help you process it in yourself and understand yourself better. Hope everyone has a great day, and see you next time.